This is a time capsule that has been sealed underground for 50 years, containing letters left by the first group of students. On the school's 50th anniversary, the letters from the capsule are distributed as commemorative gifts to the new students. When a boy opens his letter, he finds it covered with rows upon rows of numbers. 50 years ago, there was a girl named Mary who was withdrawn and never interacted with others, often staring into the sky alone, lost in thought. One day, the teacher brought out the time capsule and asked students to draw their visions of the future. While other children were earnestly drawing, Mary frantically filled her paper with mysterious numbers. The teacher then placed it in the time capsule and sealed it away. After returning home, the puzzled boy shows the paper to his father. His father, deeply intrigued, begins studying this jumble of numbers. Mike writes down a set of numbers that feels familiar and tries dividing them into groups. The first group appears to correspond to a date, January 9th, 11, which happens to be the tragic 9/11 attacks. Mike further researches the details of September 11th and discovers that the death toll matches the second group of numbers, 2,996. He continues verifying each set of numbers and finds that the dates and death tolls listed on the paper correspond perfectly with records of all major disasters from the past 50 years. According to the prophecy on the paper, a disaster will occur tomorrow with an estimated 81 casualties. To prove his discovery, Mike stays up all night in front of the television, monitoring news from around the world until he falls asleep. When he wakes up the next day, no disaster has occurred. Full of doubt, he drives to school to pick up his son. Along the way, he encounters severe traffic congestion. He hurriedly gets out to ask a traffic officer about the cause of the jam, but the officer stares behind him with a look of horror. Mike quickly turns around and witnesses an incredible sight.